So now, Mr. Theodore, it's time to chat Super 6. How did the weekend go for you in terms of score predictions?
So good.
How many points did you get?
4.
Really? What did you get right?
I did awfully.
Okay.
I did actually really bad.
Yeah.
Not great.
Football was a little bit off it this weekend in terms of
I got
scores.
2 points from the City game.
Yep.
And 2 points for the Man United game.
Okay. But to be fair, Liverpool was a draw.
No correct score lines.
No.
2 correct results.
Yeah. And
Not the best.
I got 9.
What?
The only reason I bested you is because I got Fulham, Crystal Palace exactly right.
I thought Palace were going to do it. They just...
2-2.
It's so obviously written as a draw, that game.
Yeah.
But I've put too much faith in Palace there. I like Palace a lot.
Yeah.
I like Palace a lot.
Well, Casemiro obviously did score for Manchester United.
Weird. He don't score.
He doesn't score, but people are putting him in the conversation of one of the best midfielders to grace the Premier League.
Who's doing that?
And that, well, United fans would definitely be doing that. But what I want to discuss today is the best Premier League midfielders of all time.
If anyone puts Casemiro even in top 10 best Premier League footballers of all time.
Not necessarily his period here, but in
Does
terms
that count?
No, I don't think it does.
He's not even had a season.
Exactly. And he's had plenty of red cards.
Mate, I can tell you this, by the way. This is so, like, if you said make a top 5, doable.
Yeah, top
10,
5 is doable. Top 3 is disgusting, by the way.
3.
Yeah, it's hard.
Midfield as well, not even just centre mids.
Yeah, overall mids.
Instantly you think Giggs.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, longevity, career,
Don't
great,
get me wrong.
but like, is he? If you said
Not the best guy.
yeah, would you want him in your team straight away?
Would you want him in that dressing room? No,
Yeah,
you wouldn't.
go on then. I'll let you go first.
Well,
You talk us through
names that come to mind. As I said, Ryan, Yaya Toure.
Absolutely.
You've got Cesc Fabregas.
Hang on, that's not your
No,
list.
this isn't my top 3.
All right, but you're saying the short list.
Short list.
Yeah, it's insane.
Fabregas.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
Patrice.
Big Patrice. Yeah,
Patrice. That's Patrick Vieira
yeah.
for those.
Patrick Vieira.
You could argue Roy Keane,
Yep.
David Silva,
Scholesy.
Lampard, Gerrard. There are so Bobby Perez,
Mate, I didn't. Yeah.
David Silva,
Again,
Have I said-
second time. Yep.
and KDB.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's be serious here. We've been given an assignment. Give me your top 3 and give me the reasons, because I've included people. I already know one of yours, and I've included people in here, or not included. I've omitted people based off criteria. So you tell me.
Or people are going to be livid with you because if you don't include Scholes in your top 3, oh my God, you have no ball knowledge. He's not in my top 3.
That's fine.
For me, number 1.
You're doing it? No, do 3. Do 3, then 1. Do 3.
Okay, 3.
No, we'll both do 3, 2, 1 as it is. So
Okay,
go
3. Now, I wanted to put like David Silva or Yaya Toure, but Cesc Fabregas.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Man, this guy was balling at 16.
Okay. It's completely your opinion, yeah. Yeah.
The longevity?
He's had a hell of a career in the Prem.
Yep.
Yep.
Came back.
Won another one when he came back. Did it, Chelsea?
And this guy is the real deal.
Yeah.
You could say maybe Yaya Toure should be in there. You could say maybe Kevin De Bruyne. You could say that. But for me, as an Arsenal fan growing up, I love the guy. I love Cesc Fabregas.
But does your preference of him judge that? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And you know what? I'm not afraid
put your
to
hands up.
I'll put my hands up.
Yeah.
Kill me. Shoot me in the street.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Murder me.
Open invitation now. Just because you said Cesc Fabregas. No. But yeah, I rate the pick.
But you disagree.
He didn't make my list, but for number 3, I do have an Arsenal player, which is good.
Patrick Vieira.
Number 3.
Why? 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just think
That's crazy, bro.
One-man midfield, of course. Patrick Vieira, the wrecking ball battering ram that he is. I just think there's more complete midfielders in this list for me.
So you put Patrick Vieira over Yaya Toure?
I did, yeah. And that they were my 50-50.
You're crazy, man. Crazy.
Wait, one was undefeated in the Premier League.
To be fair, I'll put Fabregas over Vieira.
yeah. It's true.
Number 2, I think.
But also, you got to remember, Yaya, yes, great at City, but also, he's got the Barcelona. Like the players that I've picked, their mainstay careers are Premier League. Like they've been.
Fabregas went to Barca.
Yeah, but the main part of Fabregas' career is obviously Arsenal and Chelsea. Yeah.
Number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Frank Lampard.
Same.
I think 1 and 2 is going to be obvious. Frank Lampard has more goals than pretty much every footballer to ever play in the Premier League. And he's a midfielder.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Yep.
He was one of the greatest Premier League teams of all side.
Yep.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Actually, of all side.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Of all sides.
This guy may be a fraud as a manager. But don't let it
cloud your judgment.
This guy is one of the greatest footballers to ever grace the Premier League.
Yeah.
Hands down, full stop, exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Who's your 2?
I just said same.
Oh, Frank Lampard.
Yeah, that's why what do you think we were high-fiving for?
To be honest, man.
Bro, what?
I don't really know what's going on right now.
Okay, well, I know you're number 1, and my number 1's different. And I know this is the reason you're going to have a go at me. Go on, carry on. Say what you're going to say.
No, who's your number 1?
Kevin De Bruyne is the best.
Wait. You're fucking... What?
Yeah.
So you're telling me...
Yeah.
Look, I understand the KDB shout. I completely understand it.
Yeah.
If he had finished his career.
Yeah.
He hasn't finished his career yet. I don't get me wrong. Okay, maybe that does... Hear me out.
This always precedes something dodgy, by the way.
KDB,
that is not a phrase that...
KDB is on his way to becoming the greatest midfielder to ever...
Why can you not say that now? Why can you not say that right now?
You could say that now, but I'm not. I think when he retires after another 5 more Premier Leagues and shit like that...
There doesn't need to be any more proof that he is, though, man.
Steven Gerrard.
I knew you were going to say that.
Stevie G.
I knew you were going to say that, man.
This guy slipped. Admittedly, he slipped, and it cost him the league. Yeah, essentially. It's Stevie G.
But he carried
the club on his back.
Your list
is
who
do you want in your midfield? Steven Gerrard. Who do you want you to win a game in the 90th minute? Steven Gerrard. Who do you want to score 45-yard thunderbolt? Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, but
who do you want to be captain of your club? Steven Gerrard. Who do you want to go out and lead a club to victory? Steven Gerrard. Who do you want to header the ball from the edge of the box? Steven Gerrard. Who do you want to do an interview with? Steven Gerrard.
I knew you were going to say Gerrard. Even before we had any of this discussion, I knew Gerrard was going to be number 1 on your list. And I know the reason why he's number 1 on your list, because you love the guy on and off the field, all right? And the reason that you put Fabregas in there is because you got the wassa in your brain and it's clouding your judgment, mate.
No, I'm not clouded.
It is, man.
I'm not clouded.
How can you say in a list of the greatest Premier League midfielders of all time, a guy without a Premier League winners medal deserves to be number 1? Because I get it. Ability, second for me. Out of every single player that we've mentioned on the shortlist, for me, he's second behind Kevin De Bruyne, who I still think's got more ability than
you put Lampard ahead of Gerrard.
Yeah, because of the... What do you mean? Because he contributed to winning the medal. It has to count holistically, surely.
Gerrard was playing in a team.
Yeah, but the point is...
Have you seen some of the teams Gerrard played in? Have you seen who's in his team?
I completely agree, but the point is the success...
David and Gog up front. I'm not being joking. Your left back.
Yeah, but
what's that guy's name who scored own goals for fun? What's that guy's left name? Left back who scored own goals for fun. What's his name? Traore.
Okay, yeah. Why is that relevant though? But you have the point is
Steve Finnan.
The point is you have to be.
You got Jay Spearing as centre midfield partner
to the success of the team to win the Premier League.
The only reason Liverpool competed for a long time was Stevie Gerrard and Suarez and Torres. But Steven Gerrard and Suarez and Torres, but mainly Steven Gerrard and Suarez and Torres.
But do you know get where I'm coming from? Obviously,
yeah, I completely get where you're coming from.
If this was ability list, correct. But this is everything.
No skulls, man. You're disrespectful to the establishment.
Maybe a little bit. He'd have been like 6th for me, maybe 5th or 6th. Because I'd have gone in terms of everything collectively, 4th and 5th. I'd have gone Gerrard and then Yaya. Sorry, I think.
And then Scholes,
probably, yeah. Fabregas a little bit lower than that, but
good lord.
But for me, I know it might be recency bias, and it might be the fact that everyone likes to take into account.
There's no recency bias. KDB's sensational.
Yeah, for me, Kevin De Bruyne is the best Premier League midfielder I have ever watched.
Yeah,
and I've watched Premier League since I can remember.
Freddie Ljungberg was cool to watch.
It was good to watch, yeah. But I don't think there's an era of football where Kevin De Bruyne wouldn't be a success.
But I also agree with that Steven Gerrard.
But how can you say that when he's not got a Premier League winners medal? How can you say that?
So harsh.
For me, that has to be counted. That has to be weighted somehow. That has to count for something. You have to win the medal to be considered amongst the greats of the conversation. Do you think Ronaldo would be considered if he hadn't had 5 Champions League? Yes, he had the ability and everything.
I'm going to read you this. Gary Lineker, 10th all-time World Cup goal scorer. Never won the World Cup.
Okay. It does happen every 4 years and you have to be from a good country to do it, but yeah.
That's harsh. Right there is harsh. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? Bollocks. Why would you do that to me? You know what? I'm not even annoyed that KDB is your first because I completely understand it. How is Steven Gerrard not in your top 3?
Because it is a combination. It is a combination. For me, you have to have the success in order to be considered amongst the successful.
Poor steep.
That's true, though. That is true. If we're talking about outright ability and how good he was at football, yeah.
You're telling me Zlatan Ibrahimovic isn't one of the Champions League best players?
I don't get the relevancy.
He's never won Champions League. He's never won the Champions League.
But it's interesting that we've said completely different lists and for different reasons as well, which I knew would happen at the start. So obviously, guys, let us know in the comments what your top 3 list would be. Took us a while, and it's obviously very subjective. However, on a lighter note, we'd like to say, incredibly, there's now 9,932 members of the Pitch Side Mini League. Getting so close to the 10K. Thank you so much.
Why have we not hit 10,000 yet?
Hey,
what are you doing?
You guys watching can actually influence that. So get involved. Join the Pitch Side Mini League using the code PTCHS6.
They can influence, and they're being influenced by influencers.
It's like a two-way street, yeah.
See that as a metronome.
Yeah, it's nice. And congratulations to George Willits, who came top this week with 21 points.
I'll grow up. George.
21 points.
How have you done that? He definitely did.
That's a joke.
He definitely put 1-0 Forest. 100%.
Yeah. So, of course, has won the £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher. Congratulations, George. Super 6 will be in touch with you to arrange a prize. If you're not already in the mini league, as I said, the code is PTCHS6. How can they get involved, Theo?
They can get involved by clicking the link in the description down below.
Yes.
Downloading Super 6. It's
absolutely.
It's the last round.
Yep.
We need the 4th winner of the jackpot of £250,000 final round on the final day of the season. It just makes sense. It's your last opportunity to win the 250 grand. So you just do it now.
Yep. And so all you've got to do is predict the correct scores, all 6 of them, for these fixtures. Relatively difficult, but it's the final day of the season. Anything can happen. Go big. Brentford versus Man City, Arsenal versus Wolves, Chelsea versus Newcastle, Man United versus Fulham, Leeds versus Tottenham, and Southampton versus Liverpool. First thing that stands out, any upsets?
Brentford to beat City.
Really?
You can see it happen.
Because they're just like
nothing to play
fighting.
for. Second string team.
Okay.
I can see it happening.
Interesting.
I can.
But they have the FA Cup final a week later, so you do not think City are going to play a big team, big strength? No?
Come see, come sa.
Okay, fair enough. Well, as always, guys, remember it's a free shot of winning £250,000. Follow the link in the description to sign up now.